It's Brunchin with ReGina.
Yes, it is. And we are here to
Talk about
gratitude.
Okay, gratitude, being grateful for one another.
Yeah, being grateful.
Now, I am grateful. And yeah, that's a good topic because that'll lead into what actually happened to me this week. And it made me think, boy, when we receive something, I was thinking, everything is a seed. When we receive something, we really have to be careful that the parable, I don't know where the parable is about the seed, that doesn't happen to us. Like, when we get some good information, it's a seed. We got to protect that seed and make sure that it takes root before something gets it.
Right. Because
that's exactly what happened to me. I got a word and I was like, this is a good word and I can use this. But before Monday could come, Monday, Tuesday, I had forgot that because I didn't like what was going on in my life. And then I started self-sabotaging with my mouth. And you can pick your own seed and put it out for the birds to get. Or you could be the bird.
Or you could just throw your own seed on the ground and just be like...
And trample on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forgetting about being grateful.
Yeah.
So, when you get that good information, and I guess you got to be put to the test to see if what your mouth said you learned, did you really learn it in your heart? So basically, the minister was talking about I really like this statement. She said that seeing the glass halfway full, waiting in expectation to see what else God is going to put in your glass. And I really liked it. And I was like, I like that.
I do too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole different way so I'm going to just put that on a t-shirt like I wrote it. But anyway, it was like, I was like, a light bulb came on and I'm like, how about that? Looking at the glass, like it's almost full. What else will God give me to fill this up, to top it off? Instead of saying my glass is half empty and I'm this age, I didn't get this, I didn't get that. But anyway, so this week, after that word, like I think it was a Monday, it might have been Monday. No, it was Monday or Tuesday or something. And I was like, after the word, after she gave the word.
Okay. I thought you were saying the message was on Monday or Tuesday.
No. The message was on a Sunday.
We're not 8th-day Adventists.
And if we are, stop. Just come on. I hope you do it.
I said 8th day.
Okay, just stop. Okay, don't even put that in there.
All right. Anyway.
So I went into the store, and I was talking to someone that also was in the service. They were a guest. They're not even a member, okay? And I was just like, she asked me how my business was going. And I said, it's going good. And she's like, and it's so neat. It's so neat that you have your family support and they're working with you. And I'm like, yeah, it is. But today, I'm not feeling like it's neat. I've been getting a lot of complaints and I was just going on and on and on. And then she said, but you know what? I had a business and I didn't have any family support. I said, well, was your family around to give you the support? And she said, yeah, right up the street, a lot of them. And then it made me think, you know what, I need to change how I'm feeling. I need to be grateful for what I have, because I could have no family working for me and struggling with not being able to have the route filled, and it could be open, or they could be right there watching me struggle, but they're there. They are there. They're showing up and they're helping. So it made me change my perspective that there are some people that don't have their family support, and they're right there. And they could give them support, but they do not.
I mean, because sometimes you could have people that you don't know that are making your life miserable. But at least these folks that they're not trying to make your life miserable. They come to work and sometimes they have great days and sometimes they have not so good days, but they are family.
So I would say that she made me remember that message. Why don't I look at the glass almost full and that they have room to get better? I appreciate them. I'm thinking, at least I have my family to help me. I'm grateful for it.
But it's hard to appreciate them sometimes. I mean,
But you got to reflect.
Yeah. But you do. You have to always take it back to, what am I grateful for? What am I great? Count your blessings, count them one by one, name them one by one.
Because sometimes when you bunch everything together, you miss something. So you take something for granted, and that's what I was doing in that moment. Just like, yeah, they're working with me, but they causing me all these complaints. But there are times where they get no complaints,
Right.
and where I may need some help, and they're the only ones that I can call, and I'm grateful for that. So I count my blessings, and I like something that Jason said. I'm not sure if it's a book, but you were talking about journaling.
Oh, a gratitude journal.
That's a good thing. Yeah. I have a journal, and I do journal good things that God does for me all the time. But how about journaling gratitude, a gratitude journal of what my family has done, what my husband's done, my kids have done.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes as we live life, people get on your nerves and you forget real fast.
And they say that the science behind a gratitude journal, I hate the word journal, side note. I like the word something that you write down.
Well, journaling is, so that, you sound like a person that hates the word budget. Okay, no, journaling is, you're journaling.
Yeah, but
you're writing it down. That's journaling means writing down.
I know, but it messes with me mentally. So I have to say, a gratitude, I'll just write down the things I'm grateful for every day.
Why is journaling such a bad thing for you?
I just don't like the word.
But why? You need to investigate that.
I don't know why.
You need to investigate it.
I don't like it. It makes me feel like it's, I don't know, like some kind of poetry thing or something. I don't know. I never figured out why I don't like it. But me, I just write down stuff that, I'll just write stuff down.
You're journaling.
Which is exactly what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's funny that you hate that word. But there are some people that hate the word budget. So then you write your stuff down.
Okay, I do.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder why you hate the word journaling.
I don't hate the word budget. That's a good word.
Well, we know that.
That's a word from on high.
God bless. Like it has to be done every second, every minute of the hour.
Stay on top of it. Yeah. No, I was just talking to our son about, writing stuff. I said, I was reading something, and there's many different ways to say why you would want to write something down. But this guy he said something very practical. He said you write stuff down so you don't have to remember it. So you don't have to use all this mental space.
Sometimes you won't remember it. So you definitely need to write it down.
Write it down. You either won't remember it or you're taking up all this mental space to try to remember something, and it's just easier. Just write it down or put it in your calendar so that way you know it's there, and that way you don't need to think about it anymore until it's time to think about it. Right. So I just thought about it. I said it's always a good thing to write stuff down. Always. And I always tell people, if you don't see me write it down, I forgot already. And
that's bringing it back to gratitude. It's almost vital for you to be writing these things down, these things that people are doing for you, because in relationship, things can get kind of cloudy and dirty, and then you have one person feeling like she never is grateful. But it helps you if you have some type of journal or some kind of log, let's call it a gratitude log, some kind of log that this person did X, Y, and Z. It's a reminder for you to have a little bit of mercy sometimes, because the same thing that you want, you have to give.
So exactly. So this guy, he does a daily closeout. At the end of his day, he does a daily closeout, his gratitude journal.
With his his employees or just in his log?
For himself. And then he does it he influences his clients to do the same thing. And then he has a weekly closeout.
It's a refresher.
Then he has a monthly closeout. And then he has a yearly closeout.
Wow, that's a lot. I would hate the word journal if I was doing all that too.
No, but what he's basically saying, the same thing you were saying, is like you write it down so you don't really know how much you've accomplished or how much gratefulness you can have, should have, until you actually look at it.
You should have. I like that.
Oh my gosh, it's like, wow, that's a lot to be grateful for.
Yeah,
I thought
that's good. That's kind of brilliant. If you have a problem with being grateful, if you start there logging some things down, it can change your perspective in the right direction. Because the thing is if you're seeing something wrong and it's wrong, but the thing is actually right, you're working yourself out of a blessing or out of help, because you're going to underappreciate somebody that is actually doing a service and helping you.
Wow.
So if you overlook it, sometimes an overlook can cost you.
Yeah.
You're kind of like, you know, that's normal. But
That's really
when I was
good.
talking to her, I'm like, well, that's not normal. So it made me think I need to be grateful for what I have.
Yeah.
Yes, they may be messing up, but they don't always mess up.
Right.
And I have them.
Right.
So
Yeah.
oftentimes you don't think about something or miss something until it's gone. So be grateful for what you have right now in this moment. Yeah, because you could be the other person that don't have anybody.
That's true.
Yeah. And I mean, that's a pretty short, sweet show.
That was
being
a lot
grateful
in a little bit of time.
Yeah. Being grateful. Log things down. Remember it. Even the little things. The little things mean a lot.
Absolutely.
When you don't have anything.
And
I can end on that.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Please.